Republican Representative Paul Gosar from the state of Arizona should be immediately expelled from Congress. And if you need any context as to why I'm saying that, then you haven't been paying attention to either social media or, of course, the news cycle for the last 48 hours. So just a quick recap. Gosar tweets out a video, a doctored video, an anime video, where they've put AOC's face on, I guess, the villain, and they've put Gosar's face on the hero, and the hero comes and kills the villain. Essentially, in the video, Gosar depicts himself killing Representative Alexandria Ocasio Cortez. And then, by the way, later on in the video, he pretty much does the same thing to another character with Joe Biden's face photoshopped onto it. So, he kills a Democratic lawmaker and attacks, almost kills, it's not clear from the video, Joe Biden, the President of the United States. And here we are, days later, nothing has happened. Calls for Gosar's expulsion have increased, but unfortunately not among the Republicans. And it takes 2/3 of a body to vote in favor of expulsion in order for it to happen. And that is never going to happen. Gosar is never going to be expelled from Congress in spite of this extremist behavior. Has he shown any remorse for it? Absolutely not. In fact, on Tuesday, he tweeted out another joke mocking people being upset about this little video. It's a joke. It's a cartoon. Lighten up, folks. In any other industry, in any other job here in the United States, if you were to post a video of yourself online killing a coworker, you're going to be fired. I don't care if you work at McDonald's or if you work at Tesla or Amazon or Burger King. If your superiors find out you're posting videos of yourself online killing your coworkers, you're gone. Not only that, there are very specific laws here in the United States. If you put out a cartoon, if you draw out a cartoon of yourself fantasizing about killing another real person, you're going to get a visit from the police. In fact, in many instances, you can actually be charged for doing that. And of course, if you threaten the life of the President of the United States of America in any way, you're going to get a visit from the Secret Service. None of this has happened to Paul Gosar. AOC has been the target of conservative hate since before she was even sworn into office. They have attacked this woman. Her staff has had to have special training because of the amount of death threats that she receives. She has been harassed by her Republican colleagues like Marjorie Taylor Greene and, of course, now Gosar and several others. This is insane. This is insane. And this is what today's Republican Party is. They're a party of absolute psychopaths. They're a violent, disgusting group of people. And I want anyone walking around still carrying a voter registration card that says Republican on it to look at who you are. Because who you are is who is representing you. Who you are the people in Congress that also call themselves Republicans. You can't divorce yourself from that. Kathy Griffin, when she posted a picture of herself holding, a severed head that was made to look like Donald Trump, she got in a lot of trouble. She essentially got canceled for it, if there really was anything, to cancel with her. And yet Gosar effectively does a similar thing with a member of Congress and with the president, and nothing. Where's the conservative outrage from that? I mean, hell, you had plenty of liberals who denounced Kathy Griffin for what she did. Are no conservatives willing to stand up and say that what Paul Gosar did is wrong? A man whose own family has described him as mentally ill? A man whose own family campaign against him because they believe he is a dangerously unhinged individual. That's not enough for Republicans? No, it's not. Because this is who you are. You're all a bunch of Gosars. You're all a bunch of Marjorie Taylor Greenes. You're all a bunch of Lauren Boeberts and Matt Gaetzes. That's who your party is today. And as long as you leave these individuals in there and do not punish them, things are going to get worse. And that's the real threat here. Is Gosar going to kill AOC? No, he's not. Would his supporters? Maybe. They take what these individuals say as orders because they're just as unhinged as these lawmakers are. We should have heeded the warnings coming from Gosar's family. They told us explicitly, before even some of this most extreme behavior even happened, that this man wasn't well. We should have listened to him. The voters in Arizona should have paid attention to that. Because eventually these things move beyond just threats, and they do turn into action. And that is what is so terrifying about these actions from a sitting member of Congress.